Afternoon of racing. It is over. Wesley Huffman has won his second race of the season here in the ARA Kool Seal Short Track Challenge. In fact, let's send it down trackside to Jerry and our winner.
Let's see if I can get it there. Wesley Huffman, kick the bucket on that. Get the bucket out of the way. Kool Seal is a wonderful sponsor. What a battle of attrition, and you came up front and you stayed up there. How did you ever get up there?
I'll tell you, I thought that race was never going to end. That had to be the longest race I've ever run in my life. But I'll tell you, I got to thank Kool Seal, Childress Race Cars, RP Motors, my crew. I mean, what can I say, man? I don't think there's anybody that can beat us when we're on our game right now. But it was a great win, and I just hope we can do it again, because, man, it feels good.
Well, you had a lot of space between you and Greg Davis there at one time. And you were able to close on him. You guys had light contact in the turn. He moved up the track a little bit. You came through, and everything looked okay. Then everything broke loose behind you, but you were still out front. You had the winning car, and you were up there to ride.
I'll tell you, the only safe place on this racetrack is out front. And I don't know that that's safe all the time, but, I mean, we did our best. And, I'm sorry for me and Greg got together a little bit there, but I don't think that was anything of my fault. But, it was a great race, like I said, and I can't wait to come back.
Wesley Huffman, a smiling, happy young man and a winner. Josh Richardson, you survived carnage, and the best place to be was up front, but you weren't there the whole time. You saw some bumping and grinding that was spectacular from our viewpoint. I don't know how you felt about it.
Yeah, we had a lag back at the start, tried to save the tires. This place was a little rough on tires. There at the end, we got too tight. Got under Billy. I didn't mean to run into him back there. He got loose. Got into him. I was sorry about that. Just that very last run, we got too tight. I couldn't do anything with Wesley. The restart before that, I think we could have done something, but we'll bring home second, get one passing point, bring home the money, and come back next week.
Well, what about your survival? I mean, this was survival of the fittest out there, because a lot of people didn't make it to the end. This is the wildest ARA Kool Seal Short Track Challenge race we've had out of 9.
Yeah, you can definitely tell who's got the mature around here. The adults are the ones getting in the fights and all that stuff. It's not really the way it should be. I mean, I think that's just very, I don't know, I just don't think it's right. They're bumping and banging short track racing. It got a little carried away again tonight.
Scott Millington, I haven't got enough energy left to even talk to you guys after this race. This was the wildest, weirdest half-moon race I've ever seen. Survival of the fittest, you managed to do that. You started close to the front, you stayed close to the front, and you missed all the carnage that broke loose everywhere to get a solid finish. You got to be happy with it.
Yeah, I'm real pleased. I was a little disappointed, when the Kool Seal car got in a little bit of trouble. They would get underneath him, and we got together, and it knocked the toe out in the car. Other than that, I really thought we had a shot at winning this thing with 15 to go. I think we had a shot at it, but we were pretty much just hanging in there, not overusing the tires. But that's the way racing goes. We knocked the toe out, and after those last few restarts, it just killed us.
Greg Marlowe leading the points, had a car that looked like it didn't want to turn, didn't want to go down the straight, didn't want to do anything, but you dodged all of the carnage that broke loose and managed to bring it home fourth and get all those valuable points you need.
Well, we had an entertaining ride down the front straightaway anyway. I think that's the most turning it did all night, sometimes you have things go wrong, and we don't know what happened. We'll try to figure it out, and I'm just happy tonight's over with. We got to thank Kool Seal and all the people putting this thing on, the ARA people. We had a good race. It was a heck of a race. I've seen a lot of things happen. I'm just glad to get to the end of it.
J.R. Robbs, this was a battle of survival of the fittest. There was carnage out there everywhere. You didn't look like you had a car to win with, but the more they kept taking each other out, maybe you did have the car to win with.
Well, Jerry, I'll tell you, we did come a long ways tonight. It was from that interview before the race. I hope everybody was watching it. I got to talk to you, and, we talked about maybe getting an interview after the race, and I sure am glad it came around to do that. But, came a long ways. Some of my pit crews at the beach, and some of them, I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but there was 3 of us here tonight, and they all worked hard, and but, the motor ran good motor, man. It was flying, and I got to thank my sponsors. If it wasn't for these people, Burns Chevrolet and Hames Frame and Body Shop, Image Plus, there's Double R Farms, there's countless of them that's helped me along the way, and everything just went good tonight.
Well, you went through a lot of battles in the back of the pack before you were able to settle into the front, and it seemed like people were wrecking out all around you. I don't know how you missed it all. Maybe the luck monkey is off your back. Maybe that thing has climbed off your back. Maybe it'll get on somebody else's. Looks like you had good luck for a change tonight.
Well, I hope we did knock that monkey off our back, but yeah, we had good luck. Had to miss a lot of wrecks, and you know, it was bad fortune for some of the drivers out there, but, you know, that's what it's all about, being there at the end.
All right, J.R. Robbs. 5th place is not bad, given where he started and the bad luck he's been having.
I tell you what, unofficial finishing order, Wesley Huffman with his 2nd win. You see some good, some drivers from 5th on back. I'm telling you, J.R. Robbs maybe with the monkey off his back. Stephen Light, the 13-year-old, with a great run. Brad Means, Brandon Ferguson, Kenny West, all of them did a great job. There you see 11th through 20th. Greg Davis had a ride tonight that was hooked up. An unfortunate incident at the end puts him back in the pack, and there you see 21st through 25th and here at Tri-County Motor Speedway. And the festivity's still going on, but we'll be back in just a moment. 9 complete here at Tri-County Motor Speedway. And Jerry Reed is down in the pit area to talk to our pole sitter, Greg Davis, the driver of the 00 Kool Seal Monte Carlo. See what he has to say.
Greg Davis, I've said this more times than once. This is not the way you wanted the night to end, but you had a car that was hooked up on a rail and flying until you got moved out of the groove a little bit.
Yeah, we had a rocket ship, Jerry. It was our race to lose tonight. And we had the Kool Seal car up there where it belongs, and it's been a long time coming. You know, we've struggled a lot and finally got it turned around. But they might have goofed up by bending this car up because we got a brand new one sitting in the shop, and we're going to break it out for Lonesome Pine.
The crew is working away on this one, though. I guess you'll have to have a backup car no matter what. I see people in the background. No matter what happens, this crew just keeps on coming back.
Yeah, we got an awesome crew. Look at these guys working, man. They don't quit. But, yeah, this car here, it's going back to A&E on Monday. And the guys at A&E, they already told me when I bring it back, make sure the front clip's bent because they've learned a lot in 2 years. That's a 2-year-old car, so we got the front clip bent, and they're going to make it better. So, you know, there again, these guys might be hating it when we get this one back, too. So.
Well, do you always have to do what your car builder tells you?
Well, you generally do when they're helping you out, you know, and those guys up there are real good people, so.
Well, you didn't have to bend the clip for them. You could have just brought it back.
As fast as that thing was tonight, no, I did not want to bend the clip, but it's your bent now. But, you know, we'll get it up there to those guys, and they'll straighten it out, and it's going to be better than it was, than it ever was. So, there again, they've learned a lot in 2 years, and we've got a lot of updates to do to this car. And in the meanwhile, we got a brand spanking new car sitting in the shop, and it's a good car, too. So we're going to get that thing prepared and go up to Lonesome Pine next weekend and take another stab at it.
Once again, Greg Davis follows his sponsor's name. He keeps cool when the heat is on.
And the heat has been on Greg Marlowe, but he extends his lead just a bit. Greg Marlowe with 71.160 points. Wesley Huffman still in second. Slim lead over Frampton Ferguson, J.R. Robbs, and Billy Parker. There you see 6th through 10th. Brian Vickers has been an infrequent visitor to the ARA Kool Seal Short Track Challenge here of late, but still sits in 10th with a lot of passing points from before. For round 10, we head to Lonesome Pine Raceway in Colburn, Virginia. For more on the points in the series, go to www.pitwall.com. For Jerry Reed, Karen Schultz, I'm Dave C. saying until next time, see you later.